All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glories to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. This all praises to the world calls God, whose true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, by Hashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, being the name of the only begotten Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful lake preaching sword and the truth and sincerity. On the brother Tazabah, the Great Millstone Arizona camp. Lord will with another video to edify. And I wanted to go in on the topic of basically positive self-talk. Right? Positive self-talk in this thing is very important. Right? Those are traits, and using positive self-talk are things that men who do difficult things have to do consistently in order to keep on the path. Right? And we're in the truth. And this thing ain't easy. It is not easy. It's not. Right? Yeah, right. Doing lessons, going through the hell we go through throughout the week, dealing with other brothers. You know, trying to shape yourself up, the downfalls we go in, because, you know, we go into many temptations. We have many struggles. So it's not easy. So it's easy, right? Let me get this one. It's easy for your mind to be overcharged with not necessarily doubt, but pessimistic thoughts. And those thoughts can choke out good behavior, right? Courage. A mindset of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make this prosper, right? Especially when you know that you and your personal walk are doing the things that the Lord commanded you to do. And whatever endeavor you're getting into, you're putting your strength into that. So having a good internal talk helps. But this is what I'm saying. This is Sirach 30 and 21. It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness. Right? And the scriptures tell you that the scriptures tell you we're in moments where we're continually in heaviness, man. Brothers go through hell, man. I'm catching it, man. I see bros catching it. Right? It says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself and thine own counsel. You can't let yourself be afflicted in your own thoughts, your rationale. You got to have a mindset to where you leave it in the Lord's hands and you do your best. That's it. And you have a good mind that the Lord is going to prosper your hands, because the scriptures tell you to frustrate a man. Let's get that. Lamentations 3 and 36. To subvert a man in his cause, Yahweh approveth not. So to have a mindset that if we're doing something righteous, we're not doing anything wicked, that the Lord isn't of the mindset to sit here and subvert you and draw you away from the cause that you're doing. Right? But our own thoughts can sit here and put those things in our mind, and they won't be on point. So positive self-talk is something that our forefathers had always done. When you go into David in the Psalms, right? A lot of David's Psalms, these prayers, a lot of this was David psyching himself up for whatever thing he had to go through. This is Psalms 23 and 4. It says, yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. That is a prayer, but that's internal talk right there. That's internal positive talk. So it's for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That is positive self-talk. And these are things that we can draw from and shape our own mindsets to be able to get through these things. This is Sirach 2. And or Ecclesiastes 2, Salakia. Ecclesiastes 2 and 14. The wise man's eyes are in his head. You see? To have a constant thought and make sure that you do not make poor decisions through a lack of thought, that you not allow a poor mindset to build up in you. Right? It says, but the fool walketh in darkness, and I myself perceive also that one event happening to them all. So a wise man's eyes are in his thoughts, man. He's going to always constantly have his mind put and stayed on the Lord to sit here and ensure that he doesn't let negative thoughts take hold of him. That's what you have to do. Ephesians 4:8. Because everything in this truth starts within the mind, man. It says, wherefore he said, when he ascended up on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men. No, that's not it. Right one. Philippians, Salakia. Philippians 4:8. It says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good, of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. You see? You can't let negative thoughts, negative things come in your mind and they just rule the rest of your fucking day. It's easy to let that happen. Right? Especially when you're catching hell, man. But to shift your thought to better things and a hope in Yahweh Shai, those things are how we continue in this truth. 1 Peter 1:13, it says, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind and be sober and hope unto the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai and Mashiach. So gird up your minds, hoping unto the end. That's positive self-talk. The Lord is going to come. The Lord is going to deliver me out of this situation. The Lord is going to help me get this done. Right? Yahweh Shai is with me. Yahweh Shai is with the brothers. I'm doing the right things. These are the constant thoughts. You got to psych yourself up in this thing. This is Wisdom of Solomon 1:1. And I'll end it on this one. It says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of Yahweh with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. Right? To have a mindset to where you think of the Lord with a good heart. It's easy to get in the mindset of, the Lord's destroying me. He don't want me to do this. The Lord ain't messing with me. Am I off trying to do this? You know what's wicked and what's not wicked. The scriptures tell you, hey, which one of you having a son, if he asks his father bread, will give him a stone. Right? The Lord is the best father. He ain't going to give you a stone if you ask him for bread. If you ask him for a certain blessing, the Lord will provide it. Right? But having a positive self-talk to where you're like, you know what, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And you endure until it does. That is what's needed. Right? So just a quick lesson. I had a conversation with a brother on the other side of the line at camp. With everything, this can be applied. Internal talk is very important. Shalom.